Okay, we're live on Sunday once again. Clocks got set back. Uh, I'm kind of overwhelmed with stuff. Doing a lot of yard work yesterday. I was out there half a day and then I get winded. I go out there again once I'm done here, start some brush fires and burn some brush that I got on that section. Warren Peter. Um, do that. So we're 2 days out to the election. Trump and Harris, they're going to be down Charlotte this morning, and Trump's coming back in the evening to Greensboro again. So I guess it's this state is neck and neck or whatever. I don't know. A lot of people are just plain tired of all the nonsense. And then we get everybody signing in. Good morning. And then I sent out some invites. 314 is on the range. Gun Geek wasn't sure if he could make it or not, or whatever. Something with family or something. And then Rodney was supposed to be here, but I don't see him. Apparently got a couple new shotguns, or he may be at a gun show. He said he was going to look at another side by side. He seems to love them. Yes, good morning from Texas. So we're all here alone. But like I said, elections or not, I got a bunch of work to do. Morning, everybody. And then trying to get out and test out some of those new guns and make some more content. I got some stuff wrapped up this week. Shotguns, the Caltech pistol. I got a PSA dagger, and I may get one of them stupid one of those other Glock clones that are $230. Even had to order some more ammo to test them. Burn up some 9mm. I found a bunch of old stuff lying around. That's going to get gone here between the testing. Get into the handguns for a while. Let's look. Yep. So, what we got here? Good to catch you live. All right. So, yeah, we got a couple of these Glock clones. They are built on a G19 size frame in the magazines, and I'm seeing magazines and stuff are at an all-time low. I keep getting these ads for AR-15 magazines. It's like $7 for the polymer ones and 8 or 9 for steel mags. And then these Glock 19 mags, they usually, depending on who makes them, $20, $15. And you buy a 5-pack with the shipping, I got for $8.60. Of course, it's some off-the-wall brand. And no matter what you look at, okay, whenever you go to the feedback, first thing I start with is the number ones, 1 stars. And you get all this stuff. Okay, Joe Morgan's here. All right, so we got a pretty good turnout. Everybody showing up. I thought I'd have a couple guests, but it looks like everyone's busy doing something else. But, the show must go on. So, yeah, basically, I'm pretty busy. I got a lot of stuff to test. I did get a lot of content made, but what happens is it starts getting too much going on. It gets more difficult to make a decent video or something. But we will. And get everything going. So let me see, looking for something here. Extended mag release is what I need. Extended mag release. Don't have no parts there. There are many. So let's see what we got going on. Taco flavor kisses. I like their barrels. Okay, you guys testing out a new barrel. Schumer addressed it in a news article. I'm seeing Pete that news article, soldiers having ballot issues. There have been numerous complaints of all kinds of different things going on. Eric Cartman can't be wrong. Yeah, I'm looking for one. That PSA Dagger, I'm having issues hitting the mag release. So I get an extended one like I put on my other gun. Yeah, he's right. Hit the like button. Get some stuff racked up here. 90,000 votes missing. I don't know. I've heard a lot of things. They were setting ballot boxes on fire. All kinds of different things I've heard that, going on. And I also checked the voting system in question. If they say, however it works, doesn't function right, my state doesn't use that system. So, that, as far as I'm concerned, that's it. But yes, Joe, I heard that in New York, they're diabolical there. That's why I had to leave. They killed the Instagram squirrel and raccoon. I think somebody turned the guy in for having them. And in New York State, I really don't think you can keep a game animal, which is squirrel and a raccoon. Okay, they're not telling you that, are considered game animals. Okay. So, or in other words, wildlife. All right. You can't keep deer as pets. It's against the law. And I think the same goes with a squirrel and a raccoon. One of the farmers, I knew a guy that knew all these different laws and that would tell me that. And you can't keep a squirrel as a pet, even though we kind of did when we were kids. But I think if somebody turns you in, you're screwed. And I guess because there was a serious thing for years with raccoons having rabies. Basically, if you seen one on your property and was acting strange, you'd shoot it, kill it. You'd have to call the New York State, whoever in charge of wildlife, or the game warden or whatever, and they would send someone out to collect the animal and have it tested. And the only way I guess you can test for rabies is like when a dog bites you in the ass, they euthanize them, then test them. Uh, so unfortunately, yes, they did terminate those two animals. Morning. Yes, that's true. North Carolina was one, and Georgia's right behind us as a record turnout of people who already voted. They're saying, like in Georgia, there ain't going to be nobody at the polling stations on election day. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I know money's tight. A lot of people, you know, um, you can sense it. Let me put it that way. The best way to explain it, you can sense on how people are behaving, what's going on, how things are selling. The only good thing is there isn't a rush on ammunition or guns. I mean, the prices are still low on 9mm ammo, and a lot of these guns are going at discount rates because they have to move inventory. You know, they aren't supposed to have drugs in New York either, but they seem to book her. Yeah, it's not good because my friend told me that if you're sitting in your house, you look out the window and somebody's stealing your lawnmower, you call the police. The police say, "Did they threaten your life?" And you say, "No, my life is not in danger. They did not threaten me." They say, "Too bad, we're not coming." So yeah, things have gotten very, very bad in New York, and I mean for theft, anything short of murder, they arrest people, book them like you said, and then release them. Okay, because they had issues. If they incarcerated everyone, they'd incarcerate more than 40% of the damn population of the state, and they go bankrupt. Yeah, see, I don't know how it works with different states or whatever. And I know people who keep, and I know in this state to keep a raccoon in the house or keep them as a pet is against the law. And if you get caught, they just come and they take the animal away from you. Okay, and you can be fined for doing that. You're not supposed to. I guess in this state, you're not supposed to keep these animals as pets. But I know people that rehabilitate all kinds of animals, keep them in pens or whatever, be it squirrels, raccoons, or whatever. I don't know. I think that's selective. They get pissed off at you. Worse than 24 years. John Combs. Yeah, because I seen that DC is boarding up everything. I don't know if it's being done here locally, but down in DC, they're getting ready for like a hurricane or total natural disaster coming their way. Yeah, squirrels, any wild animal. Okay, my raccoons are borderline. They like to come eat their food and leave, and that's about it. They don't do tricks or anything like that. So for me, July 13th, MD's drive-through garbage truck PJT masterpiece. All right, let me try sending you another one there. Copy it. Let me see. Yeah, yours. Paste. All right. I clicked on it. And all right, that's the wrong. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now it was all moved. Oh shit. All right. Is this better? Or is this? Yeah. It's like shit. I don't know why. When I clicked on it, it worked. Edit on whatever. Okay. Yeah. Well, this doubled up. This really should. Uh, all right. Where we had a big song. Let me see something. All right. Well, this is looking for Sunday. Got this propaganda. Oh, having. All right. See now, double remove. Okay. This still better? No. Uh, wouldn't. Can you say this? Well, that's why I like New York. I might have to end the stream because this is all fucked up. Rod's trying to get out and send him links and shit. All right, there he is. But see, my audio is fucked up when I double link up.
Yeah, sorry about that. Seems I had to use the Chrome browser where I never had to before. It was redirecting me to go into Chrome. So now I am in Chrome.
All right. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a computer technical person either, so all I know is it worked.
Fault
So
to
what's on the go?
reduce background noise. Uh, all right. But I got an echo because I can't get rid of the second uh, thing. I got music, that's what I got myself. When I clicked the link, it took me on, and I'm not using Chrome, so I don't know what
Right.
it is.
Yeah, like it came into the like when you sent me the invite and I clicked on it, it went into that no problem. But then it says to click here to like to get to join. When I clicked, nothing was happening. So on the little sub menu that's there, it says opening Chrome. So I clicked on that and it took me to another page and then it showed you're about to enter the studio. And it wouldn't do that before. So I just clicked on that and here I am.
All right, but when I clicked on it, uh, it kind of I got two things set up, and now I'm getting feedback on the mic. So
Yeah, it's I don't know. Like I don't have I can hear you, but yeah, it's sort of like a little bit of an echo of sorts. But I mean,
right,
I can hear you.
yeah. It's just pain in the ass. All right, not really. That's
So
already
Joe has ducks.
radio comms equipment, local comms cover. All right, wood ducks.
Okay.
Are those you tie pull behind your boat?
Yeah, we've got wood ducks up here that some guys go after doing the waterfowl hunting, but we don't see them quite as often as other places. But they are around here though.
Top pole for TJT wins the electoral vote. Yeah, I don't see how we could. There we go. To be heard. We'll see how that works out.
So yeah, 2 days until your election, and I guess up here they're doing a snap election as well. Apparently soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. A little bit of that
So
resident shit.
yeah, isn't it sort of kind of when you look at it, isn't it coincidental? Like the U.S. electoral thing happening, and then all of a sudden now they want the Canadian thing to. I think I'm not a big political uh, an analyst or whatever by no means, but it just seems it's like monkey see, monkey do,
Yeah.
and they're hoping that maybe there's a drastic turnaround. Like they don't want Trump in, and they don't want Polyev in, but Trump and Polyev stand for the same beliefs and the same side of politics, like the conservative side, and they don't want that to be like to have the two countries have like a good relations and have like one big thing. Now you're on two. You got two of the cameras going on.
Right, I know that. See, this is the problem. I gotta turn one of them off to keep the feedback. Hold on, stay where you are.
Oh yeah. So hi guys. I guess I'm taking over the feed for now. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Joel?
All right. Yeah, but see, I'm still getting the feedback.
It's not too bad. It will make do, I guess.
Audio, yeah, yeah. Think about seeing it.
So yeah, so you did some more. You were doing some more function testing with your Turkish gun. I seen.
Yeah, well, I got that new one for $100,
Wow.
um, and that was a lot better than the other. That other pump was screwed up right out of the box.
Yeah, I wish that those were available up here. I mean, for the sake of the dollar, I mean, the only thing that we'd have here in that price range would be like a single shot. That's it. Like when I was at the recent gun show, and there was a gentleman that had Turkish a car brand shotguns on his table. He had two pump actions, and he had one. I think it was a semi, and then there was a guy that had some crawl, KRAL, crawl or crail, single shots. They fold right over.
Oh yeah,
And they were like $160, $159. He was a dealer, but the pump action in the semi was almost $400, and the pumps were like $295, and not a soul was even looking at them. Everybody just walked right. Somebody would walk to the next table and pick up a used Winchester 1300 off and look at it. You know,
all
so
right.
yeah.
What's that?
But your price points down there are like, I only wish they were up here because that would be something even for me to look into.
It's a free country. No, uh, doing fabulous. Moving. Oh, it's a bad.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
yeah.
I honestly, I really hope that Trump does come in for his. I mean, it just seems like no matter which electoral platform you look at, there's pros and cons to everything. Like up here, like one will try to shoot down the other, so to speak, and in the end, it's the person that decides. But that only works if the electoral system is fair and free. So if there's issues with ballots, and now they want online, and now they want this, I just think that invites problems,
Right.
and and unjustness and unfairness to the candidates, in a way that if it's a marginal win, like a very hair of a margin, or some reason that it would be a state that you'd know would vote Trump and nothing else, and she came in, then it would kind of make me want to believe that there was some kind of interference there. And I, I'm, the way it should be is like the old days. You come in, your voter's card, proof of ID, cast your vote, and leave. No online, no this. I mean, that's the way it should be. I mean, it worked before, and why can't it work now?
True.
So,
True.
my uncle's view on it was that if they do it online, it gives the chances for people who aren't qualified to vote somehow can sneak a vote in, and and I believe that. I think that's a problem.
Well, another thing, you're supposed to be a citizen before you can vote. And
Yep,
they're letting people with refugee status or whatever in some places vote
yep,
because the Democrats, like in New York State, okay, they're everything's so screwed up, politicians, and it don't matter what party they belong to, won't
yep,
work. So you got to give somebody something for free, what they're doing with these immigrants, to get them to vote for.
yeah. And it's the same up here, where the immigration they were letting. And listen, I'm not racist. I believe everybody should have a chance to have a good life, a free life, whatever you want to call it. They come from a place where it's war torn, or a place where it's, dictatorship. Fine, you want to get away from that, come here, fine, be here. But the minute you land here, you should not have all the privileges and the rights without having, set your foot on soil for at least a good amount of time. Um, years ago, I believe you had to be a citizen here for 2 years before you were permitted to cast a vote. Now it's 6 months.
Oh,
So, see, they're doing that thinking that, well, our government allowed these people to come in. We saved them from their terrible lives. That the least they can do is vote for us. And these people don't know the bones, then the insides, the deep inner workings of those parties. So they're only going to vote for them on the premise that those people were in power. Their government took us here. It wouldn't be any different than if there was another political party in power. They would vote for that party, and that's the mentality they have. So it's like buying votes is what it's doing. We gave you freedom and we gave you a place to live. We ask for your vote, and they're going to do it. And it's just, as they're inviting these people here by the thousands, and that makes a difference in the end of the day when you do the tally of the votes. Those people weren't here before to vote. The voter thing was smaller. So now you have more people that are uneducated and only see one thing. Prime Minister so and so helped us. We're going to vote for him. That's all they're basing their vote on. They're not looking at the tax rates because it doesn't involve them. They're not looking at the taxes. They're not looking at the housing crisis because when they come here, the housing is offered to them. They get a bunch of tax breaks and tax cuts and jobs. And none of those negative things that would affect everyday people like you and I are affecting them. So they're only voting on the premise that these people help them. They don't even want to look at the other parties because they don't know anything. So that's why I feel that minimum 2 years of residency here and without a criminal record to vote. That's how I feel.
oh, yeah, that makes sense. But going back to the shotguns,
Yep.
you got this fighted choice between a modern single barrel or a vintage, well, we'll want to go with the vintage. Where these guns are coming from and this highly discounted price has to do, like I said, if you have inventory, you're losing. So a lot of these dealers take these shotguns that are selling
Right.
and they go to wholesale online. And they're the ones that drop the price down to $100. The
Yeah.
retail, the MSRP on those guns was like $250 for the pump, and then about $350 for the supply.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what they're doing, I don't know what the markup is on. Okay,
Well, they
but
must be getting them pretty cheap.
things.
Yeah, I think they must be getting them fairly cheap, I would say.
Yeah, well, they're selling a lot of handguns that would MSRP's 300. Oh, the last one I bought, Caltech.
Yeah.
MSRP is $480. I
Yeah.
bought it on an online website for 230 bucks on sale. Okay, that's
Wow.
a huge difference.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, do they still have the defect? Because if we go back 2 years, yeah, and this is fucked up. I may have to stop this stream and start another one because, yeah, I can't eliminate the second uh, thing on it, and it's echoing.
When you had your other chat window open, were you getting or your other little, like when I saw two of you on the screen, were you still getting an echo with that too?
Yes, I can't. eliminate one of these windows.
Yeah,
When
no,
I'm
but
leaving, I can remove it from there, but
yeah,
somehow there's two damn things open hooked up to the speaker and
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening there.
I clicked
I've
on
never
the
heard.
link like you said, and it brought me in. I'm already on, but then the link took me right here, and I opened another thing.
Yeah,
But there's
and like,
no way to remove the second thing. In other words, I can't click. I can take it off. The I can put it on the stage. I can remove it from the stage, but I can't eliminate or turn it off. Okay.
yeah, what I might do? Let me log out for a second. I'll come back. I'm gonna try what I did on your first link, but what I did on the second link you sent me. I'm gonna see if I can get it on the first one, doing the same thing.
No,
And if I
I got two of my own names. It has nothing to do with you.
okay,
See, what I did is you said the link was working. So I clicked on the link and it instantly,
right,
okay, and opened another window. So there's still me listed and you listed here as a participant. I
okay,
can't shut the second one down. And somehow it's reverberating. See, I gotta tell you what, I'm gonna just end this screen and start another.
okay. Yeah, send me a link, and we'll try it
Yeah.
again. Sure, no problem, buddy.